Hey, this video goes out to Hopper1. I just wanted to say thank you, man. I'm a lead mechanic at a Petro, and yeah, we don't do near as much stuff as you, to be honest, man. But I did pick up quite a few tools that I could use that you have that would benefit me greatly. Probably the biggest one being the brake spring tool. Like you said, most people use a vice grips and a pry bar, and yeah, that does work great in most circumstances, but especially with the trucks that are using those stupid dust covers, and you have to use like a needle nose vice grip and cutting your hand every damn time when it slips and stuff like that. Yeah, that's gonna be a huge help. I drew 2 diagrams of how that tool works. I'm gonna make one tomorrow. I don't care if I have to ruin a buddy's damn pry bar or something. I'm gonna make one. That needle scaler, that's really cool, because usually I just end up using like a regular cutting wheel and use it to grind for when I gotta weld or whatever, and that gets to be a real pain in the butt, especially in tight corners, whatever. I'm sure you're quite familiar of welding on new mud flat brackets. Auto center punches. You know, back in the day when I worked on a lot of different stuff, like I grew up working on race cars, forklifts, tractors, whatever, you name it, you know, and just doing the stuff with my mom's boyfriend, who taught me everything I know about mechanics. And I used punches a lot. And auto center punches, yes, I should really get back into the habit. Pulley extractor, I've been telling my shop for like umpteen years they need to get us the appropriate kit, and eventually I'm just going to buy them, and then I know they're going to get worn and torn out, because like usual, when I have tools that nobody else has that makes life a lot easier, somehow my box gets broken into and people use it. Especially with old alternators, man. God, it's like, yes, my best method for those is actually twisting a rag up, wrapping it around the pulley, holding both ends of the friggin' rag and the pulley at the same time, screwing the nut all the way out and pounding it until it moves. And sometimes it takes 2 people to hold both sides and using a big hammer, and eventually that causes a lot of damage to stuff, and it's really ineffective. Pulley extractor, definitely going to get. What's the name of the company or the brand, whatever, for your pulley extractors? I can't find them anywhere around here. And finally, fuse savers. Seriously, anytime you're working with a ground out, yeah, you could put some fuses in and test off the truck, but usually what we end up doing is wheeling a battery out with our one end cut off of a pigtail, and just hook up the wires we want to try, and then burning your fingers to see if one of them gets hot eventually. It's really ineffective, takes a lot of time, and yeah, the fuse saver thing I think would help out a lot. But I just want to say, hey, thank you, and why, and keep making videos, man. I miss seeing some of your stuff, learn new stuff. So yeah, have a good night, man.